Hey, what's going on internet? Josh Noel from SonduckFilm. Essentially in this tutorial, we're going to create these nice drop shadows with a folding animation with this tutorial. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. And here we are in a new composition. I already have my text and a white solid background. You can use any color that you want, but with this is what I'm going for. So once you have your text in here and your white solid for your background, what you need to do is select all your layers, go up to Layer, Pre-Compose, and we'll call it Placeholder, and we'll click OK. Beautiful. And now what we're going to do is create this effect. But before we go ahead and jump into this, I want to create another white solid. So go up to Layer, New, Solid, and make sure that this color is the same color as your background, and we'll call this one Background, and click OK. And make sure this layer is underneath our placeholder. Great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab the rectangle tool. We'll come up here and just draw out a rectangle mask like this, and we'll start creating the cuts in our titles, just like this. And this should be good. I'm going to go ahead and actually drag out these last two vertices, just so I can make it a little bit easier heading forward here. But basically, we have this nice, mask like this. What we want to do now is go up to Effect, Perspective, Drop Shadow. And we'll turn off the mask by clicking this icon right next to the crosshair. And we need to focus on creating a nice drop shadow here. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to maybe increase the distance by a little bit and increase the softness as well. And we can increase the opacity. And we can continue to increase the softness. So as you can see, we kind of have like this very nice harsh drop shadow, and then it kind of smooths out. And that's going to look really nice with the contrast. And this looks really good. So now what we want to do is duplicate the placeholder. So let's go ahead and rename this layer down to like 1. And then let's grab the pan behind tool. And let's put this anchor point all the way on the left side of our composition right here, right in the corner. And that's going to be great. And of course, let's make this layer a 3D layer and while we're at it, and turn on motion blur for it. So let's start off by adding animation right off the bat. So hit R on your keyboard for rotation, add a keyframe for Y rotation, move that keyframe forward in time, maybe by like 15 frames or so. And we'll come over here, and we come over here and set this up to maybe about 70 degrees, kind of where we don't see it. So now we have this coming in here just like that. And what we can do is hit F9 on our keyboard to make these easy ease keyframes. So make sure to select both of those and make them easy ease keyframes. And that should be great. And then let's come over here, select the layer 1, go up to Edit, Duplicate. I actually missed it. Duplicate. And let's put the second layer underneath the first layer. And we'll hit M on our keyboard for mask. Make sure to turn the mask visibility back on. And we'll come over here, just select the mask, and we'll move it over. And maybe we'll do like to right there. Cool. All right, and then we'll continue to go through this. So we'll duplicate the layer again, go to our third layer here, move the mask over. And essentially what we're doing now is we're just going across this entire composition, just duplicating and adjusting the mask so we can create these very nice cuts throughout the composition. Now we're looking really good. And basically if we run through what we have right now with the keyframes, it's all going to come in from this side, and that's kind of weird, right? Let's go to our first keyframes here, and let's set the rotation to negative 71 degrees. So basically just come over here and type in a negative. And so we just need to offset this to make it a little bit better. So we'll grab all of the layers here except for the first layer, and we'll offset it by a little bit. And we'll continue to deselect some of these and move them over until they're all scattered across. And then it'll kind of be like a little pop-in book like this. And that's pretty cool. So now we kind of have like this nice cut build on here, and things are looking really good. So the issue with this right now is that we look at the top and bottom of our compositions, we can see that the shadow is being cut off, and that's because of the feathering of the size of the composition. So if we want to say have this go all the way across, what we can do is go back into our original composition here. Excuse me. We can go up to composition settings, and we can increase the height. So maybe like 1500 or so. And we'll come back over to our text layer. We'll go to the Align tab, go up to Window, Align, and center this back up. And to fix our background, what we can do is go up to Layer, Transform, and click on Fit to Comp. And it'll stretch it out just like this. And we'll go back to our main comp over here. And you can see that those shadows are going up and down all the way across. So that's looking good. And for the most part, I think we are pretty good with this tutorial, so let's go ahead and turn on motion blur at the top and let's render a preview. And after a quick render, this is what you should have. And hopefully you guys took away a few concepts from this tutorial as far as shadows go. But if you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more After Effects videos just like this. Hit me up on my social media networks. Those links are in the description of the video. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a good day.